This is overview of the function mailing to users in the InstAccountsManager program. You need to click Perform Actions tab, then Mailing to Users, click on the checkbox on the left of its name, and then click on its name to set in it. Here we can see what the account will do with user and where to get users for sending. So this is target audience, and this is what actions we will do. Here the actions tab. Also we have reaction to blogs, limits and pauses for each account, and other settings. So where to get users for sending? We can use own list, we can use followers of the account, followings of the account, direct people in the direct of our accounts. We can have followers of the donors and followings of the donors. So what does mean followers of the account? We can click there, and here in our task we are setting, we have accounts, we have 10 accounts, and these 10 accounts have followings and followers, for example. So we need to work in with these 10 accounts. So we set in the mailing to users function, and we can use own list, for example, own list of users, for example, Natalia, Bogdan, Nastya, other people. So this is 5 people. In format you need to use or ID or username or another things you can use like in this format. So one person, one line. Also you can use this own list. You can remove those people from ignore list. You can insert task accounts ID, so you can just put ID of this all accounts you have, but usually you don't need to click on this. You can order of working with the list, for example, from the first, random, or from the end. So we can follow someone from the first, for example, Natalia, Nadia, Bogdan. Random, for example, another person 3, 2, 1, or from the end 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can choose what you want, for example, from the end. Also, you can, if the list is empty, this list, we can stop the account. So our 10 accounts will not working. We can do not start account by shadow also if the list is empty. So you need to just click there. We can clear the list if it's contain more than how much users, for example, 100 users. We can clear the list if it's more than 100 users. You can set in what you want here. We can return the users to the list if the action couldn't be completed. So we just return the users to the list if the action couldn't complete. So, for example, our account, we have 10 accounts. Our account sent a comment to Nadia, for example, and he couldn't send a comment. So another account, will send a comment to Nadia. So we have this list and all users that complete done the work. So we send direct message for Nadia or for another people, and they will be in another list, like ignored list. We do this to avoid spamming the users. So if we send it a lot of message to Nadia, the Nadia will be angry because it will be like spamming. One account send comment, another publication, follow, and it will be too much for one account. So we can use the ignore list and configure the ignore list here. So here, for example, we're working with Nadia, for example, and if Nadia have comment and like, for example, the Nadia will be in the ignore list. So here we can edit ignore list, add from the file, save to file, and clear. Also we can see ignore list there if we click. So here the ignore list. We can use the ignore list of another task. So for example, we have in task 1 I have 10 accounts, and in task 2 I have 19 accounts. So all these 29 accounts will working for me, and sending, like, follow, and all this action will do. So when these accounts will work, the Nadia can have a message from one task, and also like in publication or something mention from another task. So to avoid spamming to Nadia, we will just use this. So use the ignore list of task 2, and in task 2, so we click there, we'll have task 2, mailing to users, and we will use ignore list of the another task, so we don't click there. So we will have ignore list here, and we will use one ignore list for both tasks. So we will have just one ignore list for all these people, so to avoid spamming to one person. So like publication only for number 2, follow only for number 3, for example. So one action, one person. Also we can clear the ignore list when it already has more than how much users, for example 1000 users. We will clear the ignore list automatically, the program will do it. We will place blocked and deleted users in the ignore list. We can delete the users in the ignore list. So we have also this function. Also we have return the users to the list if the action couldn't complete. We will have this. So we will return the users here. If the Nadia didn't have like or direct message that we planned, we have it. So we return here the Nadia. The Nadia will not be in the ignore list, so we return it here, and she will have another account try to send a message and like the publication of the Nadia. Also we can top up the audience from the file by a link. We can add the audience here automatically. For example, we have a file when we have 5,000 people. We need to do something action with them, some of this section, and we will put the file here, click there, choose the file, and we can load in every, for example, 1 minute, we can load in people from the file, for example, or you can use a file or by link, or you can put the link here, a link to the website, where is automatically the website have new target audience, and we will load in from this website every 60 seconds, for example. We can use where there is less in the list than how much users. So if it's less than 100 users here, like 99, 100, we can load in new target audience. So it always will be 100 users there. So we will follow like Nadia, then another, and it will be new people here. We can also take only the first from the file. So we can use first 50 users or first 5 users from the file. So we can choose how much users we will take from the file. For example, first 100 only. Or we can clear file after uploading. So we uploading and clear the file. With this is all. Also, we have different target audience, where we can get the target audience. My own list, followers of the account, just click followers and that's all. We can use followings of the account. We can use direct people of accounts. The 10 accounts we have, they have people we send in message. So we can use only unread message sent from the end of the list. For example, we have 10 direct messages in our account that are working for us, yeah? And we send from the end of the list, so it will be 10, 9, 8, and that's it. Only unread, so use only messages that people do not open this message in Instagram. Also, we can choose donors. It's our of the followers donors. So donors of the followers. We can put the donors list here. 3, 4, 5. 5 people, for example. We have 5 donors. For example, if you want to sell a t-shirts in the Instagram, you need to take donors that also sell the t-shirts in the Instagram, so their audience will be the same. You need the donors audience, so you can take followers of the donors, and that's it. You can use followings of the donor. So if donor follows someone, you can use this followers of the donors, the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And limits of users from 1 donor per pass. For example, 100 donor per pass. We can choose limits of users. Also, we will come back in my own list. And so, where to get users for sending? We will complete this block. Also, we have use filtration, use ignore list. With ignore list, we will have here we will speak about this. And use filtration. Configure the necessary filters. So you can filter your target audience. For example, you want skip if there is checkbox. For example, skip public profiles. Followers from these users need to have followers from 100 to 200, for example, or followings from 100 to 5,000, for example. And another thing, keep only business profiles and save with the letters in name, for example, English. That's it. We will I will click there. So we skip public profiles, for example, or we choose this. This is our settings. We click there, it will all be saved, and we can filter our list of target audience. And we can save to a file who didn't pass the filters. For example, we have Natalia. She didn't pass the filters because she have a Ukrainian name, for example. Or she have followers from 50, not 100, and she didn't pass this filter. So we will have this audience. We select it audience and put it in the file. We choose the file here, and all target audience that don't pass filters will be there. Also, you can use filtration and use ignore list. If you want, if you don't use ignore list, if you want send in a lot of messages, followings for all these users, but some of users, for example, number 5, will not have, they will not follow the number 5, not sending comment and direct message, because because it's like we don't know. And Natalia will have a comment, direct message, follow, and like publication, watch stories, tag mention. And we need to remember that one person need to have some action, not a lot of messages. So usually you need to click there to read more, but usually you need to use the ignored list. Also, we have other settings here. So we can pretend to find the entire target audience through Instagram search. So it's like you searching, I want some John, I need to find him on Instagram, John Weldon, for example, and you pretend you are like in real person and you search the target audience in the Instagram. You can use this. You can skip if if Instagram gave an empty response during, for example, 5 times in a row. So 5 times, the Instagram give you empty response. So you just skip this user if you do it 5 times, or if you don't want to wait, only 1 time. If you 1 time the user give an empty response, you just skip the user. Make history for accounts target audience. For example, we have 10 accounts that working for us, yeah, in the accounts tab. So if one of these accounts will be banned, for example, and these accounts sending some messages, comments to Nadia, to another people. So if you click there, our program will do will select what people this account was doing some action, sending, follow, and some this. So we will save the target audience even if our account will be blocked and banned. So we will remember who was the audience our. It's very important. Also, you need to click there to setting it, or find where you can take this history of the accounts. Click there. Return the proceed audience to the target list, and you can, if some account, number 1, for example, our account was banned, yeah, and you can return his target audience if the account was blocked, as I said before, or if account received a checkpoint. So in 2 cases you can return the target audience, so it will be like 6, 7, and it will be more target audience here. You can also save user who gets sent. So if you do some action with the users, you can it's usually if you're working for someone and you send some things, direct message, or you follow someone, you need to know who you send the messages, who you comment or like. So you can save it to file, and person that you working for can see how much people you send a message or like or something. So you can click file there and you choose the documents, and that's it. This was other settings and where to get user for sending. So also the main thing, what the account will do with the user. So to configure these things, you need to remember that you can set in very important thing there. Maximum action per 1 user. So for example, 3 action per user you want to use, yeah. And you can set the order of action. For example, you want only follow, like, and comment. So this is 3 action. 1, at first we follow, then we like publication, it will be number 2, and then we comment the publication, it will be 3 action maximum action per user. If you want direct message, you cannot put 4 here. It's impossible because you choose the maximum action per user. But if you choose 4 here, you can use the you can set the order of action. It will be number 4 and also number 5 and number 6. We have watch stories and tag and mention here. So that's it. We can click there and the order will be just escape from us. But if we put again, the order will be the same: 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we click there, and also we have stop the account if the limit of the action with the number is reached. For example, we have number 4 is direct message. We can see order number 4, and we can stop the account if the direct message have a limit. Or for example, if you want the limit of the comment, so we put if the stop the account if the limit of the action with the number is reached, and we put number 3 comment. If account reach our limit for commenting, we stop the account. Or we can use number 1 as you want, but remember that we set the order. This is order number 2, this is number 1, so you need to remember this. Also, what we have here, we have follow. We can follow someone. We can click the order, so we can not have order now. Follow also for push notification about new publications. You can click there and you can follow someone, and your account will follow your target audience. And also you can follow for push notification about new publications. Also you can like publications. You can like, for example, how much publications. For example, you want 5 to 10 publication, and among the recent how much publication. For example, the recent 3 publication, you want 1 to 10 likes. So it will be random. From 1 to 10 likes will be on the latest 3 publication. The same setting will be in another actions. Also, we have direct message. We can use the text option, click right mouse click, and then add. You can write there name or hi, my name is, and that's something like this. If you click there, you will have this text. Also, you can add the text, delete everything, add lines from file, save lines to file, add from a delimited file, is saved to delimited file. You can delete everything and it will be just deleted, or add, for example, and also you have different text. We can create also chats with how much users. Maximum users is 31. If you click 32, it will be also 31. So you can create a chat with, example, 10 to 31 users. You can click question mark to read more about it. You need, not necessary, but it's better to put the name of the chat you want to create, and create chats, additional parameter, create chats and write in them with different accounts. Click there, because it will be technical and main accounts. So the main accounts will have a text inviter in the accounts, so it's harder to set in it. And technical account is another account, they will write in chats, and another account will create the chats. The main accounts will create the chats and invite the auditory, and technical accounts will write in this chat. So it will be like this. You can invite one user at a time, so it will be one by one. You can put the user in the ignore list here. You can click there. So the users that you cannot invite the users 3 times in a row, you will put the user in the ignore list here. If you use this function, these users will be in the ignore list because you cannot invite them. And also you need for this required list operation order random. So here turbo mode, you can use how much streams, so how much direct message in 1 second will send. You can use the turbo mode, but remember that if you use the turbo mode, the good accounts will be banned, because what we expecting, the Instagram don't know that in 1 second will be 20 invitation, and he cannot react so fast, so we just send it in 1 second, and then accounts have a Instagram send a block, and it will be checkbox, it will be a lot of things. So it will be captcha and checkpoint, and remember that don't use a good account that are working for you and send usually direct message, like publication, follow. Use only bad accounts for this. And remember, you can use you can use one by one. So you can use turbo mode in 20 streams, so 20 people will send in one stream, or you can do it one by one, and you need to click there. If you want to do it one account turbo stream, then another account turbo stream, and one by one. So our 10 working accounts that we have in this task will work in one by one here. Also, we have here we have comment. We can comment someone, comment how much publications, and among the latest how much publication. For example, the latest 10 publication, we can comment 10 comments. So the 10 latest publication, we will have 1 comment in the publication. 10 publication with 10 comments. If you do 5 to 10 comments, it will be randomly choose in 10 publication latest 5 to 10 comments. So some publication will have comments, some of the 10 latest publication will not have. So remember this. You can also choose publication in a random order. So you can just do it, and the person will think that you read all his feed, like you read this post, and you just do it randomly, not the latest 10. You can also skip pinned publication, because pinned publication is the most popular. You can skip them and use another one. Respond to a popular comment if possible. It's very important that more people will see. Popular comment will have, for example, 1000 likes, something, and you can respond to this comment, and more people will see this account. You can have a text option, right mouse click, add, and you can put the text here, the same features with the text. Direct message, sending macros for users, text features. You can replace the text or check text. If you write something, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you click there, the text will be there. Also, you can delete everything, for example, so you will haven't got text here. You can save links with sent comments in a file. So you just save the comments you send it. So if someone you're working for ask, can you show me what people you comment, and you will have a file. You can add the empty file, and in this file, after you start the task, will save the links that you send, that your accounts is sent. You also can watch the stories here. So you click the comment here, you watch the stories. How many stories you choose? So you can choose how much, for example, the 2, and I'm on the latest. For example, the latest 5 stories, and how much stories you want to watch. 2 stories. Additional action on each story. You can choose like story, send a random emoji reaction, send a direct message after action. You can put the text option here. For example, add, delete, add lines from a file, and the same things with the text. You add the text here, and the text will be there. So you can also send a direct message after the story, after you see the story. Also, you have a Turbo Stories watching mode. Is the same as Turbo direct message. You also have Turbo mode here. So Turbo Stories watching mode, you in 1 second you see a lot of stories. Your account will see a lot of stories. You can collect story at once. How much users collect stories via web request, IP request? You can choose it. You choose limit request for collecting stories. For example, how much for launch. And you can loop story watching with target audience list here, the target audience. So it will be 5. We put random, for example, from the end 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then again 5, 3, 2, 1. And so we will watch them stories in the circle. We can remove users from the target list who have no stories. So we will remove these users if they haven't got the stories. We can also use Ultra Stories watching mode. So we use them only if we want the same technical accounts as I speak before. So Ultra Story mode, technical and main accounts. Technical accounts select the stories, main accounts watch the stories. And you can watch maximum at once how much stories. Also use it, if you want to use it, you need to click there and read this information above here, and write Ultra Stories where the add a comment to account. So it's more difficult. Also, you can tag or mention. You can click watch stories there, and the last, tag or mention. You can tag or mention someone, pass to the folder with photo, videos to be published. So you choose where you will take the photo to publish and you can, after this, mention someone. You can take random photo, video and upload only it. You can delete file from folder after uploading, so it will be unique photos you publish. And after you also click there to read more. Also, you can tag mention in the publication. So here you mention in stories, and here you mention in publication how much publication. In one publication you can mention 1 to 3 users from the target audience list, for example Nadia, Natalia and other people. And also we can put tag the users in the center of the photo, ID or username, and click there. You can set up the things there, and that's it. Also, you can place a story instead of a regular publication. You click there and place a story. If stories are posted, a link to the website can be included. You can mention the description of published post videos. The target list should be in the format of username of the right list. Write only the text in the description below. The mentioned target will be added after the text automatically. So you can read it again and remember what you need to do here. Publication description. So you add the publication here, description, and you will add and it will be from this list will take the people and mention it in your post. So also you can and you can use macros here, the text features here, and you can disable comments if you don't want a comment under the publication when you mention someone. Mention in the description of published posts and videos. So you can use this feature. It's very important. Also tag someone, because people like when someone tagging them. Also, we have reaction to blogs, limits and pause for each account. So you can see account action when blocked from any action. So if account, you have 10 accounts, was blocked, you can finish sending to users, do other task. You can continue sending message as long as there are action left to do. You can use or finish sending or continue sending when you can send when you can do something, for example like a comment if you cannot send in a direct message. You can repeat 5-time block action, maybe it will help. You can stop the account if the block wasn't successful. You can pause for how much seconds. You can log off, log in. You can change proxy. You can delete proxy from the list. Also you can change user again, delete proxy. You can delete only parameters, but it's for professionals, so you can click there and read more about. But you can just click delete proxy. So proxy, user again, and cookies. Cookies is the cookies session. You can skip. You can change user again, so change your device. Also you can change proxy is your IP. Also you can do a block prevention, so you don't want the accounts will be blocked, yeah, and you can prevent them. So you can click each how much action, log out into it and log in. again. So you use IP or web. So you use this or both. Other, you can stop the task if how much accounts received the block on direct. For example, you see that 3 of the 10 accounts received a block on direct, and you just stop the accounts to not lose another 7 accounts that are working for us. Maybe it's bad time and Instagram start in this minutes blocking all accounts, so you prevent from blocking another 7 accounts. You put a limitation, for example 2 or 1 or 5, how much you want, and that's it. Also, you have limits and pauses for each account. For example, pause before each user, how much seconds. For example, pause before each user. Before Nadia to Natalia, you will have from 10 to 30 seconds. It will be pause, and accounts will not do it so fast, and it will be like in its real percentage. After every how much minutes every users how much user you put 1, 2, 5 user, for example. Watch popular, pause on. So you choose after, for example, 5 people, 1 to 5 people, after 2 people or 5, it will be take random. You watch popular or you pause on how much seconds. Also, you have limits and pauses. Here you can see that it is empty. But if you click comment, for example, limits and pauses, you can set the limits. For example, 5 to 20, and here you will see additional things. So it's like duplicate, so it's easier to set a limits and pauses in this tab here, but you also can see it in the pauses and limited. So for launch, for example, 5 actions, and for today, for example, 50 action. So 10 times accounts can start it. So it will be 10 launch for 5, and it will be for the day, for 24 hours, it will be 50 actions. So you limit it. For all the time, you will do also, for all the time, accounts, for example, will do 200 action, for example. So it will be 200 or 300 action for all time. You can use pause between action. It will be 5 to 10 seconds, for example, or 5 to 20 seconds. Also, you can do the same follow, for example, like publication, and you will see it there. Likes here, comments, followings, for lunch, for today, for all the time, and pause before action. So we will see the same things. We click there if you don't want to activate it, only comment. And that's it. So here we can see where to get users for sending, what the account will do with users, reaction to blocks, limits, and other settings. Also, you need to remember you can choose here your target audience. Thank you for your attention, and see you soon in the next videos.